Okay, part 5. Here is the bolts, the washers, the rubber seals. This is a brass plated bolt set. There was something that I watched that said to use an extra thick gasket, so I did use an extra thick gasket. That was that piece. As you can see, I didn't put the bowl back on. I realized I need to put the bolts in, or at least partially. Okay, so this goes on the bolt like this. It's very important that you get these things in these parts put on where they're supposed to be. If you just put them on anywhere, it won't work right. And then you put this through the tank, the bolt, and then you put a washer on and then a nut on. And you've got to be careful that you don't tighten that too much to damage your porcelain, but tight enough that it seals this rubber washer. Okay, so that is what goes on the tank. Then you put the tank on here, and you see the bolts stick through here. Then underneath that, you see, so you have to bolt it to this also. So then underneath that, you have another rubber washer, again, to help protect the porcelain, a metal washer, and then another bolt. So that is what I'm going to do now. This goes through. Be very careful when you're putting things in here that you don't end up breaking something. Okay, so there's our bolt. Alright, I don't think you can see that. You can see it a little bit. And so now we're going to put a washer and a nut on. Okay. And, you know, that's how it was put together. Probably should read this and double check, make sure that the last person did this right. Yep. That's exactly what it says to do. Although I will say there's not a lot of detail on those instructions. Okay. So these looked a little short to me when I bought them. But he said that was the only size he had. I probably should have checked them. And, oh yeah, they're long enough. They work. Sometimes, if you're able, especially if you're doing this and you've never done it before, sometimes it's better to take everything apart. Take your parts to your hardware store. Okay, pretty soon I'm going to have to get my tools and tighten that down a little bit. Then I got to do the same thing here, and then set it on the bowl. I'll be back.